this is Kevin Bacon again, and the subject of today's video is, yep, you guessed it, the almighty anvil. That one on the bottom down there, that's a Peter Wright 125 pounder, and that one right there is a poorly cast replica of some sort. I suspect maybe a high school project or something like that. It's good for little stuff. I mean, I wouldn't wail on it too hard, but you know, for little stuff it works fine. And then over here on the workbench, of course, we've got the monster vise, and I got several vices. And I've got 3 different gauges of railroad iron here. And they were all acquired by legal means, in case anybody wants to argue about that. But I'm going to take this monster right here, and I'm going to build an anvil from start to finish. And there she is. And we're going to use this piece of steel bar, and we're going to use this chunk of reclaimed H-beam. It's not I-beam, it's a H. Okay, so let's get started on this project. Okay, I really like the proportions of the old Peter Wright, so I'm going to try to stay with them. It's 21 inches long. 7 of that is the horn. So it's basically 1/3 horn. So this is just about a foot long, so I'm going to make the horn 6 inches long, and that'll make it proportion about the same. So I'm going to take this hunk of rod in there, and I'm going to cut it off at 6 inches. And when I cut it off on my bandsaw, I'm going to cut it at an angle so that I don't have to do a whole bunch of a bunch of grinding to bevel the edge at either end. So I'm going to cut it off at an angle, then I'm going to get 6 inches plus a little bit, and I'm going to cut it off again at an angle. And what that'll do for me is allow me to have a groove to weld in here, and we'll have part of the horn already shaped. Alrighty, now the railroad iron will form the main portion of the anvil. The piece of H iron that I had there, H-beam, I've turned into a gusset. And then of course that bar, which actually is a huge bolt that's used to tie concrete buildings to their frames, and kind of as rebar in huge buildings. So what we'll do is we'll take the gusset and we'll weld the gusset on right there, and then I will weld the horn on here, and we'll be done. Time to clean some rust and get ready to do some welding. Okay, we got our gusset lined up and tacked down there. Now I'm going to grab some 7014 rod and weld that puppy down tight. Alright, we got that gusset welded on there real good. Now the next thing I'm going to do is weld this steel bar on the top for a horn. And then we'll shape the horn and we'll have her done. Now doesn't that 7014 lay in a right nice pretty weld? Better weld than I can make. Alright, now it's time to get a contour on that horn. Well, there she is, ready to hammer some iron. Now it's not a Peter Wright, but for your average little garage, especially if you don't have a lot of room, it'll get a lot of things done. Oh, and one other thing, it rings like an anvil. So you do get your ring. Anyway, Thanks for watching. Kevin Bacon.